Welcome to another digital tourism show. And in this episode, I will be debunking some myths and telling some home truths about working with a marketing agency and why they cannot guarantee you bookings. This is going to be interesting. So some of you may be wondering why I'm even doing this podcast, because I am the owner of a tourism marketing agency, and as someone who's worked in the industry for 26 years, you may be thinking this is business suicide. Personally, I think what I'm about to disclose needs to be said. There's often very little open discussion about using marketing agencies, and many tour operators and suppliers are regularly misled about what they can expect when working with an agency. Now, I want to cut through that silence and offer my admittedly biased perspective on the situation. Now, this episode is relevant to anyone working in the tours and activities industry, but it's particularly relevant to anyone considering entering into a relationship with an agency. Now, first you need to ask yourself, why do companies approach tourism marketing agencies in the first place? From our experience, many operators and suppliers will only actively approach an agency when they need to grow their business and their sales quickly, filling up empty slots and seats in their tours. And this typically happens at the middle to the end of a company's high season, when planning should really have happened 6 months prior. Now, while certain strategies can be quickly put in place to help at this stage, such as paid advertising, last-minute gains in your high season should not be the reason you approach an agency. As with most things, good digital marketing takes time, and only looking for shortcuts and quick wins is one of the many reasons the tour operator and agency relationship breaks down. Now, around 80% of the businesses that approach us have had a bad experience with an agency, and believe me, this makes my job extremely difficult when I'm trying to convince companies to work with us. But you have to make sure you're working with a digital agency for the right reasons and have the right goals in mind. This bad experience sometimes comes down to how an agency educates its customers and clearly manages expectations. It also comes down to out and out lying on the part of the agency, and it's one of the reasons why I started my own tourism marketing agency, as I wanted to do things differently from the ones that I worked in. Now, before I get more into this, I'm going to state that my agency is not perfect. We have gotten things wrong in the past, but we have learned from those mistakes and adapted, making our service so much better. Some of the things that we get wrong occurred because we were simply willing to help as many tour operators as we could, which meant that we worked with anyone who simply wanted to work with us. Now, we love this industry and we want to see it thrive, but we have now learned to be a little bit more selective in who we partner up with. It's one of the reasons why I wrote Lookers into Bookers and why I do all this free advice, because I wanted to help plug the educational gap and to help as many tour operators as we could that we can't work with directly. So with all that said, why can't a marketing agency guarantee bookings? Well, to be honest, it's simple. A marketing agency has no control over your sales team if you have them, which booking platform you use, or how well you run and manage your own tours. And in some instances, a marketing agency has little to do with the purchase journey of your website. Even your budget plays a part. But with all this, agencies do get a lot of flack when things go wrong and no bookings come in. A marketing agency's job is to help promote your business to the right audience, providing a tour company with more sales opportunities. Agencies like mine are there to help provide you with leads, not sales. As a byproduct, yes, those leads, you may of course gain sales and bookings from it, which is great, but that is ultimately down to your own sales processes. Now, a marketing agency can help you create processes and materials to make that process better, but ultimately it is down to how you interact with your customers. Now, there are many other reasons why a visitor to your website might not convert. The booking platform you use may be slow and clunky, or it may just not work properly on mobile, so you can't expect to get many bookings if it's hard for your customers to buy from you. But reviews also play another huge factor. We've had so many businesses approach us looking for an increase in bookings, but the reviews are so bad, no one would consider working with them or buying from them. What they really need is a brand reputation management strategy and a business coach to help improve their customer service. A digital marketing agency can do its best through SEO and PPC work to help a company like this, but ultimately, to become truly successful without high quality reviews, this is not how the industry works. What an agency should guarantee is qualified leads. An agency should provide you with as many targeted leads as your budget allows, giving you more opportunities to close that sale. Think about how we used to market our business 10 plus years ago. Some of us may still do this now, but we used to do huge flyer drops at key locations in the hope that someone passing by is interested in your product at that exact moment. You'd be lucky to get one new customer in every 100. No, we all did it, as it was the only viable option available to us because it was expensive to do press ads. This principle is no different from promoting yourself online. The main difference is that you can now be extremely targeted so that more of the right people see you at the right time. However, these are only drivers for leads, as you still need to close a sale after they see your flyer, your ad, your blog or your product page. Now, before you start tearing up your contracts with your current agency, I like to urge that we still add major value to your business. An agency should help your business tell your stories, tell your potential customers that you exist, build trust in your brand, and help you target those all-important customers more effectively during the 4 stages of the purchase journey. And those 4 stages are dreaming, planning, booking, and experiencing. But this will not happen overnight, and you should plan for long-term success, not just short-term gains. This is when a marketing agency like mine adds real value, because we see the direction the industry is going, the changes to how customers are planning and buying products. Well, my own agency, when you come to an agency like mine's, like my own, you are paying the equivalent of 1 staff member for a team of 10 experts who live and breathe this sector and will help your business grow in the long run. You should see your agency as a business growth partner, a marketing coach that is there to build your customer base and sales potential. Give your tourism marketing agency time to grow and prosper, and make sure all expectations are clearly defined from the start. So the next time an agency you're talking to mentions guaranteed bookings and sales, and without sounding like I've been persuaded by Obi-Wan Kenobi, please take my advice and move along. Move along.